Except it sounds like you've seen it already. Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of the Extra Features Movie Review Podcast. It is our annual top 10 of the year. So, this episode will be going over our top 10 favorite films of 2025. And Simon, you brought along a guest this time. You want to introduce our guest?
Yeah, it's Yukon from right down here below me. It's Yukon from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I brought the director extraordinary Chad Meisenheimer too.
Nice. Sorry, I'm like, hi, how you guys doing today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Sorry, there's a little background noise right now. Like I said, I'm doing a little plumbing in the house, so it's like, yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be too loud.
Listen, I'm on holidays all week. I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy. And then I'm
On
only back to
holiday
work
or
the
another
fifth.
strike?
No, no, wow. Another shot. Nope, an actual paid holiday this time.
Woo!
Thank you.
That's a good
There's
thing.
no more strikes for 4 years.
Well, that's what they hopefully all say.
Well, we have not signed the contract, so I guess technically another strike could occur.
Oof, you see, so everywhere's going strikes right now. Mm.
So, Yukon,
Yes.
how are we working this today?
Well, we will be doing our like I said, our top 10. We'll be counting down from 10 to 1. Chad is our guest. We will let Chad go first with his number 10. And I guess just a bit of housekeeping. When do we mention our uh just outside our top 10, our honorable mentions?
Well, at the end, obviously.
At the end? Okay.
I don't want
Nice.
to know you left off the greatest short of the year off your top 10 list. You have no
Up.
clue what I'm talking
No,
about.
no, no, I know what it is. And I'm looking like, no, he doesn't. People are like, what short are you talking about? I'm like, Uh, so you
Well,
guys want me to
Chad's a
start?
director of shorts,
Yeah.
and he has a new short out. Chad, let's just promote it now.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, I have a new short out right now that's currently on the film festival circuit, waiting for it to officially premiere at these festivals. It's called Operation Total Trouble, and it's about two rambunctious kind of Frenchies that plan chaos.
I
So,
have seen it. It's excellent. Doug will have seen it probably by the end of the next episode.
Yes.
And that's about it. Okay. Chad, your number 10, please.
all right. So I always say my top 10. I don't say top 10 best films because being a
Well, it should
filmmaker, that's
be
kind of
because you are a director and we should hold you in higher regard.
yeah, it's just like
But
when directors make movies and stuff, I don't want to talk trash of anything about movies. Certain filmmakers, yes and no, but it's hard to make movies. So I always try to say this is my top 10 because these are the ones that I enjoy, where I feel like they're made for me. So my top 10, which was almost a tie, but I officially went with Superman. James Gunn knows how to make great comic book movies. I'm not a comic book movie fan, so when James Gunn basically he does entertaining movies. I liked it. He knows how to make entertainment. My number nine is the
no,
Toxic
whoa,
Avenger.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, what?
Whoa, just one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Stop listening to these episodes. You're supposed to be one at a time,
Well, my top 10 is Superman.
which is a fine, solid choice. I can't even mock that. Lucky you.
Nice.
Doug's, I will. Oh, sorry,
I'm sure
Yukon.
you will. My number 10, I don't think we did this on the episode, but on an episode, but it is Roofman. The Channing Tatum starring
Oh,
Derek Chian, I can't pronounce his name, Chian France directed movie. Channing Tatum, he's just so damn charming. And this is one of those mid-budget character-driven stories they don't really make anymore. Uh Peter Dinklage, Kirsten Dunst, everybody in this movie is fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's just a nice, charming story.
God darn that cute Peter Dinklage does it again. Foil
Yes.
me this. And I get to see Channing Tatum's buttocks. What could I want
Nothing,
more in a movie?
nothing wrong
M&M's?
with
Oh,
that.
wait, it's got that too. Well, my number 10 is a movie that Chad didn't see because it had little tiny print in the bottom. So it's hard for the old man Chad to see because his birthday came just happened. So it's hard to use a magnifying glass. It was just an accident. It was. I just happened to watch it. Pretty solid film. Chad couldn't see it because his print was too small. And Doug just never got to it. So my number 10, it's a very interesting story. I would fully recommend it to everyone. I just felt it needed a bit more than I got, but it's solidly enjoyable.
It won the Palme d'Or this year.
It did. So
Was that the Iranian film?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but it's definitely on my queue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Me as well.
2026, 2025 to over chat. You can't put it on the go back date your list.
Trust me, there's gonna be a few that's gonna be I haven't seen at all.
Oh, I know
Oh,
that.
same with me. Same with me.
Well, we know Doug knows only one I haven't seen. And I tried hard to see it.
I'm sure you did. All right, Chad, you're number 9.
My number 9 is The Toxic Avenger. I really enjoyed it. I liked it because I'm a big fan of trauma films, and I was kind of concerned when they were going to remake it or imagine it basically. But it actually kept to the like roots of a trauma film, and it was actually really, really good. I enjoyed it. Peter Dinklage was in it. Yeah, no, it felt like a modernized trauma film, and it did its job. It had a little higher budget than most trauma films, but it was. I enjoyed it. That's my number 9.
Chad, I have a great idea. Why don't instead of the Toxic Avenger, we take Yukon from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and put him in it in a lumberjack jacket. Just stating, we could do that instead. And I know this great assistant director named Owen that could help us out, and we'd be rocking.
Yeah.
And I heard the lead would work for cheap. He's already got the costuming and everything.
Yes. Yeah, I won't even have to put on a fake beard.
There you go.
All right. My number 9 was
Oh, by the
actually
way,
already
I
mentioned.
hated the Toxic Avenger.
God,
And
how are
Peter
your friends?
Of
Dinklage
course
has
you
been
did.
in place 9 and
Right? I think we're seeing a theme here.
All right. My number 9 has already been mentioned. It's James Gunn's Superman. I had
Nice.
a lot of fun with that. James Gunn, like you said, knows how to make big, fun superhero action movies.
well, that's a little low for you, Doug. I expected it to be top 5 for sure.
No, my 5 is pretty set, I think.
Okay, well, this is a movie that I know Doug just watched the other day.
Hmm.
On Sunday, I think he watched it. So No Other
Yeah.
Choice is my number 9. Another solid film. It's fun. I think this is a solid film. I just again could have used a little bit more tweaking. Doug knows what I'm talking about. You know,
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't really know. I don't want to get into spoilers. I think it's a great film. I think people should see this film. It just needs a little massaging in a few spots. You know, like a little, just warm it up a bit more.
Yes.
Kind of found it took a little while to get going. I couldn't buy a couple of things, but then I've had a great time.
But that's what most international films, though, right?
Well, my film has a lot of international things because I read the little print on the bottom.
so nerd. I remember when I had my first beer too.
I could say something really rude right now, but I will let it go. I'll let you have that one. You both got one. That's it.
I use my mulligan.
Yeah, pretty much. 8, Chad?
8. Okay, so my number 8. This was a really good year for Australian horror. My number 8 is Bring Her Back. I really, really liked it.
I
It
must
had
have seen that.
it was I'm like Sally Hawkins, I think her name is. It's off the top of my head.
Yes.
It was really, really good. I was really impressed. was one of the few movies I actually saw in the movie theater this last year. I glad I did because I went in not knowing the trailer or anything. My friend just kind of was I was on the phone and my friend's like, "Let's go see a movie."
Oh,
He dragged me, and I was just
I
like,
saw it.
"Oh!" I was like, it was really good. I think it could have done it without some of the um occult stuff. Like there was a sequence there. It was like, oh, it's the cult where I was just like, okay, they probably could have cut that out, and it was still made a really good movie. The performances were really good. It wasn't like typical jump scares. Australians just have that vibe. They make great horror films. I feel like
Two
most of the best.
Lovers, I think was my favorite one.
Which one?
I think it's called Two Lovers. I'd have to look it up.
I think
Came
that
out.
is. I think that is an Australian film too.
Okay, I
I
think
think I
that's
know
my
which one you're
favorite
talking
one.
about. Yeah.
It is effed up. That's my favorite Australian
It's
one.
just Australians just have a very different
Well, they're down there.
outlook.
They just have different outlook on things.
That's what I think. Like them, New
Time's
Zealand, and the
opposite for
UK.
them. It's just
I-
opposite time.
yeah, it was just like it was really really good. I really enjoyed it. I recommend people go checking that if you like horror film.
Yeah, I didn't like it, just so you know.
Oh, surprised me, Canadian. Go figure.
I thought that was a great movie. Just
Of course you did.
I don't like teeth things, so there's one scene in that movie that
I know the one.
stuff happens to the teeth that
Oh yeah, I got
yeah,
traumatized. That was traumatizing. Yeah.
very squeamish on that one. This was a great year for horror. My number 8 is 28 Years Later.
That was
Danny
excellent pick.
Boyle,
That was great.
Danny Boyle returning to the 28 whatever franchise. Alex
Whatever it
Garland
is.
writing. I thought the biggest thing for me was that I thought they actually found a really good kid actor in this. What was his name? Give me 2 seconds and I will find it. Alfie Williams. He could hold
was
his
good.
own with Jodie Comer and Ray Fiennes. That guy, I'm really looking forward to Bone Temple. So 28 years later, number 8 on my list.
Nice.
Okay, I'm sure Doug will know my number 8. I'm sure he's already seen it. It's probably like number 2 on his list. It's a Richard Linklater film that came out this year, not the Blue Moon. Oh my God, I'm shocked how much I enjoyed this film. For something I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be long ass boring. Oh my God, Ethan Hawke puts on a performance of shows me immense talent this man has. Speaks, it's him in every single scene for an hour 40. And just wonderful. He
Nice.
talks to everybody differently. I learned a lot about him. I learned about every character has depth, every character has purpose. Shocked the hell out of me. I'm giving a strong recommend to Blue Moon.
Nice. I actually haven't seen that one.
I know you haven't. That's why I'm here.
Linkletter's a big hole for me. I think I've only seen
Really?
like 2 or 3 Linkletter films.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll put some more on for you. I've seen a good 70% of his.
Okay.
Maybe
I think I'm about the same. Yeah, I didn't see his because like he did 2. I think that came out this year, right?
Yeah,
Like
I haven't
Blue
seen the
Moon,
French one.
and then the French one. Yeah,
The French one I haven't seen yet.
I
but
haven't seen
I'll
it
get
either.
to
Like
it.
there were 2 on my list I really want to watch, but I had like a long list of things to watch
Yeah, a lot
last
to
year.
do. Shopping, 18,000 doctor appointments.
Back appointments, all that fun
Some
jazz.
more burritos.
All right, so my number 7, once again, it's an Australian horror
I'm
film.
surprised you can count to 7. I'm pretty impressed.
Right, me too. With all the meds I'm on right now.
That's what I was
thinking. Number 7, Dangerous Animals.
Oh,
This
me and Doug both like this one.
this
Yeah.
one was a really really good. I was really impressed with it. Once again, I'm not really big into shark movie type things really, and they did a great job. Once again, Australian horror films been probably some of the best horror film, intense. Like I really liked it.
Nice. All right. My number 7. I know Simon almost put this on his worst film list this year.
We haven't done that yet. Nobody knows what my list looks like.
No, but you said in the last episode that we recorded, you almost put this on that list. It is Ryan Johnson's Wake Up Dead Man.
Oh, Fuck, what a piece of
I love
shit.
these Benoit Blanc movies.
No, stop watching
This
them.
one had so much atmosphere. I thought wonderful performances by everybody. Simon was less impressed, but I loved it. It's on my top 10.
It was a great movie. And
Oh
Simon
my
liked
God.
Nomadland. That's what I don't get. He
Oh,
likes
here we
Nomadland,
go.
and he talks about all these movies are very similar. And he's like, "Oh, that's garbage. That garbage. That's garbage." And Nomadland, ugh. I'm never gonna let you down. That movie was
I
hot
know
trash.
that.
I'm taking that one to my grave.
He will not let me live it down. He brings it up all the time. How
That
much I love Nomadland.
that one and freaking Forrest Gump are two movies that they could burn and never bring back. I mean,
Okay, Forrest Gump can go. I'm
those
fine with
two,
that.
those two movies.
Fine. You know what? Take Nomadland from me. It's fine. I've seen it.
Yeah. Oh God. As a director, it kills me. And it's
I
not. That's
re-
the only reason. I'm biased because as a filmmaker and a storyteller, I was just like lazy ass filmmaking.
I just found it boring. Wake up, dead man. It needed a heavy edit. Chad should have came in, take half an hour out of it. It probably would have been better.
Nah, nah.
My number 7 is a film that I hope Doug did watch. Chad won't watch it because it's for him. He can't read the titles. Sentimental Value. Oh my God, I love this film. This film hurt me a lot. I almost teared up a few times. Just want you
Is
guys
it
to
because you're
know,
old?
because I'm old, yes. I think it's just a wonderful film. 219 running time, and I didn't feel it at all. I could have used another half an hour, and I think I would have been okay with it.
That is the
Acting is
number one
wonderful.
movie on my must-watch list. I
I
love Worst Person
Yeah,
in the
so did I. So that's why I watched this because I figured Douglas
Okay.
would have put this
Oh,
on my list.
the worst person in the world. That was actually really good. Oh, it's the
That's the
same
same
filmmaker.
guy.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
and same
Another
lead
beautiful,
actress.
yes, another beautiful film from him. Like, you know
Huh.
what? I found this film really touching, very well done. Could have been higher, I guess, but it's just one of those things. I was happy where it was. And I would strongly recommend that people go out and see some foreign film. I've been trying it was Park Chan-wook that told me I got the wrong guy. The guy that did Parasites. That's right, him, Park Chan-wook.
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho told me to get out of my shell and watch more with the little things. So I've made an effort this year to finally listen to him and try to watch more foreign film. And I fully agree with him that there's some wonderful films out there, people. Please go watch them. I give you recommendations and they'll tell you I hate everything. So if it's on my top 10 list, it can't be crap. Except for Nomadland.
Oh God. My number 6 is Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I love this movie. The visuals, I love Frankenstein, the story anyway. So it's just like I always big fan of that story. And it's funny, like it visually, production wise, is amazing. I give it number 6. I was surprised. It was super long. Definitely like it's like the book, but it was one of those movies where it was like eye candy. So as a filmmaker, I was just like, oh, giggity, 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 giggity.
Be honest, this is the first movie that I watched where I was like actively coveting the costumes.
Mhm.
I thought the costumes in that movie were stunning, especially that big floppy hat that Oscar Isaac wears. I thought that was amazing.
Like
You
this
know
movie
what,
was like it was
Yukon? I
completely
think you look
flawless.
good in a big floppy hat. I think I'm going to send you one for your birthday.
Okay. Thank you. All right, my number 6, another horror movie. It was a great year for horror. I went with Weapons. I loved Weapons. I thought all the acting was spectacular. I liked how the story was told with different chapters, different characters, POV, and then it all comes together in one of the most insane endings I have ever seen in a mainstream horror movie. And I was cackling my ass off during those last few minutes. Just absolutely wonderful. I loved Weapons.
You put
Very good
weapons at 6?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Weird. Seems a little low for you, Doug.
It might be, but there's 5 other movies I liked better.
No, I'm interested in what they are.
Okay.
I mean, two, I know what they are, I'm pretty sure. Well, my number six is Doug's number one, or maybe
Okay.
number two, Sinners.
Yeah.
So close. I think this is a fabulously shot movie. I know Chad didn't like it, but I enjoyed it. I mean, nothing like vampires doing a hoedown during a thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. It had everything for it. I had a good time during Sinners. Sorry, Chad, you
Yeah.
didn't like it.
It's,
I
I stopped.
enjoyed Sinners.
I literally stopped the movie a little under 60 minutes. I was just like, production wise, it was
60 or
great.
16?
60. I was just like, I
So
just
you
like
didn't get to the hoedown, the vampires to the hoedown, and
no,
the
I was
oh,
just like, I was over it. I was just like,
and
nah.
that's fine. I
I
accept
tried,
that.
twice. I'm not big into like Southern storylines, even though I'm American. I'm not a big fan of that. People, it's funny because I had another friend who didn't like it, and they were getting death threats because like, oh, you're racist. Welcome to America, of course. And it's just like, it was a well-made movie, but it was not for me.
Well, I'm not really a big fan of the president of Venezuela being your country, not allowed to leave. So I guess we both got issues.
All right. So my number five is Weapons. I think it's the Magnolia of horror films. I think it was really, really, really good. Um, I would have ranked it higher, but like I said, I probably have like one, two, four other movies that I liked better,
How many
but
burritos did you have after weapons is really the question.
probably two.
Exactly the point.
But Weapons was an amazing film. It held my attention. Um, it's kind of hard to go into films now. Like as a filmmaker, it's hard to like face value because as a filmmaker, if I see some flaws, it takes me out of the movie. I didn't see any flaws in this movie. I was glued to the story from the
Mhm.
beginning to the end. So
I'm with you. I'm totally
I
with
was
you.
kind of shocked because I was
On
going in.
board.
I was going in. I'm like, I'm gonna hate this because I also make horror movies besides comedy, and I'm like, okay, here we go. What they're gonna do, and I'm like, okay, because I didn't like his first one, so I was just
What
like,
was his first movie? Doug?
Barbarians.
Oh, get off my show.
I didn't like
I
it. I didn't
love
like
that
it.
movie.
Nah, I
Love
was just like,
Barbarians.
it was
Loved
trying to be
it.
too hip. But this
I loved
one,
it. Loved it.
it
Sorry.
was like I said, this was like the Magnolia of horror films, and
Yeah,
probably going to go
wait till
down
you
as a
see his
classic.
short people but cute, cute, cuddly dogs, and he makes horror films. That's all I can say.
Right.
Okay. My number five was already mentioned by Simon. It is No Other Choice. Uh,
Ooh.
I I do think it started pretty slow, but
Yes,
once it gets going, it's fantastic. And I think Lee Byung-hun gave one of the best performances of the year. He was everything in this movie. He was goofy, he was scary, he was
was he scary? I don't know. I think he sort of didn't know what he was doing.
I think he was scary when he confronted his wife after the dance.
Yes,
I thought that scene he was scary. Uh, he gave an amazing performance this
I
year,
agree.
and this
Should be
movie was
nominated,
fantastic.
but he won't
Yes,
be. But should be.
yes,
Oh, it's mine, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
I
is
was
your
sitting there, I was
turn.
like, when radio silence. I'm like, I never
Ding
saw a movie, so I have
ding!
no.
Oh, Canada! My number five is a movie that Doug could not believe I actually picked to watch. Is Sorry Baby. This movie I just thought
Great
was
movie.
incredibly amazing. I love the script writing. Everything worked for me, and I liked it. I like Bob. I always Doug knows I love indie movies. It's probably my very soft spot. But no, I just love Story Baby. It's a very gut-wrenching story. People should not think, oh, it's a happy Friday. Let's watch some movies. Please do not watch Story Baby. It's more like maybe a Saturday afternoon. You might have time to have a couple cocktails during it because you might need them.
All right. So my number four movie was Highest to Lowest by Spike Lee, starring Denzel Washington,
Great film.
Jeffrey Wright. This was probably one of the greatest films. I'm kind of blown away that's not in any of the award ceremonies right
I
now.
loved it, but I like the
Because
original too.
Denzel Washington was brilliant. I always think Spike Lee is always ahead of his time when it comes to storytelling. A lot of people just don't like they don't separate the art from the artist, but I'm a big fan of it. I think probably like, it was almost my number one movie, but I switched my number one to this up to number four. So
Well, you're
that's
speaking to the king of Spike Lee just below me on the screen. Love Spike Lee.
yeah, Spike Lee is a genius.
Great movie this year. Out of my top 10, but I loved it. I think Jeffrey Wright gave an incredible performance in that movie.
I was surprised he didn't get nominated for anything. He stole it,
Yeah.
especially with this scene with his son when he breaks down crying. I'm like, geez, like, dude, just
Yeah.
give him the freaking Oscar. Like, don't nominate anyone, just give him the freaking Oscar. I still feel like that even with the award ceremonies right now, where all the awards are coming getting nominated, none of the supporting actors that are in the awards this year even interest me or have the performance and depth of Jeffrey Wright.
I almost agree with you that there are a couple of their supporting performances I like a lot. But yeah, Jeffrey Wright was amazing in there. My number 4 is Marty Supreme. Uh the movie is a little long, but my God, is it propulsive. It is the anti-Rocky.
Yep.
Where Rocky was kind of feel good, this is feel bad. This is a feel bad sports movie. Marty Mauser is an incredible asshole, but my God, does Timothy Chalamet pull it off?
I 100% agree with everything you said, Doug. I am shocked. My number 4 is higher than Doug. Is Superman.
Oh,
This has
wow.
got to be one of the best Superman films I've ever seen.
Right?
Being a big comic book junkie, I think they hit this perfectly. I can't ask for a better Superman movie. Was it dark? Yep, love that. Loved everything about this. I loved all the callbacks to Mercy and Otis, and all the callbacks in this film were fantastic. Really enjoyed the chemistry between Lois Lane and Superman.
Mhm.
I could not believe how
Yes.
good that was. That's exactly what I would want.
Yeah.
And he felt like Superman, looked like Superman. That's against the other guys. They didn't feel right to me, and this was perfect. So, James Gunn, thank you.
Right. All right. So my number 3 movie is the indie film Steve. Cillian Murphy was the lead in it.
Didn't see it.
It is really, really, really good.
I will watch Steve just for you. I put it on my list.
It's like I said, stylist. It was like lo-fi, almost Irish indie film. Like, it was really, really good. I was kind of blown away with it. I was kind of surprised once again. What was that thing? Little Things is his last film. He worked with that director. Little Things, I think it was called. The Little Things, whatever. That was like they worked together again. Brilliant, brilliant performances. That's what the whole movie was based on, these performances. That's my number 3.
Nice. I actually have never heard of that. I'm gonna have to
I have heard
put
of
it on my list.
and I just didn't see anything on it, so I kind of just said, "Okay, I'll pass."
See, so UK. You see, I'm when it comes to indie films in the UK, I know.
No, I
Asian,
know it's an indie UK film. They talked
yeah,
about it. That's why I knew
Asian
about it.
films. I'm not a really big
Oh, I
Asian
love
film
Asian
fan,
films.
so I'm almost
Really?
like,
But unless it's
I'm,
Asian porn you're in, but not Asian film.
nah, not even that. Even no, I like Latina porn actually,
I
but
know
it's like Venezuela. I'm joking. We now
Is
know why
that
Trump
why you guys are in Venezuela?
invaded
Now I know.
For the oil, sure.
Sure, it's not the oil industry.
Wrong kind of oil, baby oil. Wink, wink, wink.
Now we know what Puff Daddy, no, wrong guy. Sean Combs was doing.
Right. He's ahead of his time. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
My number 3 was already mentioned by Simon. It is Sinners.
I
Really
knew that was
like this.
coming.
This movie was, to me, just so well shot. Everybody talks about the oneer scene in the middle, and there's a good reason for it. It's pretty spectacular. I love the way Coogler composed it. All of the
That was the
performances.
music scene, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. That was good.
All the acting in this I thought was really good. Kind of headlined by the dual performance by Michael B. Jordan. I loved it. Sinners is my number 3 of the year.
My number three has been mentioned by both of you is Weapons.
Mm.
And it just blew my ass away, and I've been praising it ever since the day I watched it. So I have nothing else to say about it. Then please go see it. Julia Gardner's Anderson, James Brolin's in it, but he's in everything this year and is as good as always. He's even good at Knives Out, even though I hated it. So there you go.
All right. My number two was close to being my number one too, but it wasn't. Train Dreams. The cinematography, the production design.
Great film.
It was a brilliant film. It was
Doug didn't see it.
almost
Not
my
yet.
top film, but I was just like that. It was just like a whole.
Loved it.
It
Loved
was
Train
it
Dreams.
was a vibe. It was such a great movie. That's the best way to explain it. It was just like a vibe.
Honorable mentions for me. It's coming up.
All right, I just switched my 1 and 2 for the year. So this used to be my number 1.
Like
but I
what, an
switched
hour
it to
ago?
2.
Wait, from the John. When did this happen?
Literally while Chad was talking about Train Dreams.
Oh, wow.
So I just made the switch right
Just
now.
in.
Yes. So what was my number 1 but is now number 2 is One Battle After Another. I think this could easily be number 1. I think Paul Thomas Anderson just surprised me with this movie. I had no idea he was this good at directing action scenes. I thought the supporting performances here by Benicio and Sean Penn were incredible. And that final car chase at the end, it's up there with French Connection and Bullet. Maybe not quite as good as those, but to me, it's up there.